Hi everybody, it's me, it's Carla, and I hope everybody's doing well. And yeah, we're just days away from Christmas. It's next week. And I thought, I haven't done a video on this. I actually made this before, and I was going to make it into a quick video. But then when I tried to upload the quick video, it was like too long for a quick video. Who cares? Anyway, I started doing this. I was going to stop halfway through. I was going to bring you along and show you what I was doing, but basically I was coloring, and I'll show you the colors I used. I've got my resin mixed up. I've got a few things I want to pour. I just wanted to come on here though, because I haven't seen. I haven't been on here in a while. I guess you haven't seen me, but I feel like when I'm doing these, like you're here. I know it sounds crazy. Sounds weird. But honestly, I feel like I'm literally talking to you personally right here. Like there's a group of you here and we're just talking. That's how I feel. I feel like you're here. It's really strange. That's why when I click off it, I say, I'll be right back. I'm going to go mix my resin, or I'm going to let it dry. I feel like you're just sitting there waiting like, okay, where is she? Where is she? Where is she? When for you, it's like a second. And for me, it's like, oh, they're waiting for me. Okay, I'll tell you the colors I used. Okay, for the beard, I used some Let's Resin White. And for the skin, I used some Let's Resin Seashell with a pinch of Let's Resin Brown mica powders. This I'm going to be using. I used some Let's Resin Antique Gold for the belt. I used some Let's Resin Metallic Powder Silver. This one was metallic powder too. Silver for the two snowflakes. I know this is kind of strange the way I did this, but I was just coloring. I was just like, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh, we're supposed to turn it on. Oh no, I didn't use these. How am I opening those for? I used these, my new chameleon powders from Dawn. And these are the ones I didn't show you guys either. I always turn mine upside down so I don't have to go jar by jar to find what I want. Okay, this one right here is called Olive. I know it looks like white, but it's called Olive. And olive is the color because it's kind of like a greeny color. It's what I did all the ho-ho-hos in. Ho-ho-ho. I did that in the olive, in the Let's Resin Chameleon powders. These are great. These are great. I'm so sorry I didn't show you when I did the thing because there was so much to do. I also used two colors on the Santa Claus suit. I used plum and I used magenta. The majority of it is magenta, but in a few of the areas I tried to use plum, so it's like two colors, kind of like a shadow. Not a shadow, yeah, like more than one solid color. And then I used, oh yes, this beautiful color. Where are you? Ding dong ding. Champagne. So pretty. I used champagne on the boots, on the mittens, and the fur on the suit because I can. I like it. I like it. And then I used some, what else was left? Oh, I just used a little red on the nose, which is the magenta. It's not that red. It's not going to look like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Santa because underneath there, it's, I don't know what color. It's another color, though. It's like a skin kind of color. And then I just popped that red there, and I thought, oh, Santa the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Okay. What else? Oh, and these little indentions in here. I used this blue. Just blue. Blue. Hard to read. Okay, and that's what I did on this. on, and I also have one of my another bird that I'm gonna do, which I don't know. Do you think I did holographic in there? Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I did holographic glitter. So I'm going to fill up this bird. And these things are awesome. I would have used some more. I would have used these on the Santa, but I was showing my little picture there. I use these. I would have used these on the Santa, but I had taken them out of the box to use them, and then forgot. And I was looking everywhere for the box, and I'm like, I can't find it. I was all stressed out. I'm like, I know I got some glitter. I know I didn't dream it. So I used, what colors did I use on the glitter for this? Oh yeah, I remember. I used this amazing silver holographic on the inside of the bird. Look at that. And then also on the inside, I used the silver, even though it looks blue. Did I use blue? Oh, I won't know until we won't know until we open it up, huh? You know what? I used blue. Ixnay on the Ilversay. I used blue and pink. I used the aqua blue glitter and the pink holographic glitter. Oof, so shiny. I think. Well, we'll know. We will know soon enough. You'll know soon enough. I'll know in a few hours. And also, just for fun, I made some, well, just in case I want to put this bird up on feet. I made some weird little feet for it, just in case I decide that it needs to have feet too. Feet too, feet too, feet too. Boop. No. You'll see. If you stick around, you'll see. Anyway, I got my resin ready, and I'm going to pour black on this. So I'm going to pour some in a separate cup. And I hope, I got to tell you guys what happened yesterday. Where's my little glasses? Chocolate chips. Chocolate chips. Boy, I got to get some more measuring cups. That is for sure. I don't think this will be enough, so I'll mix up 2 cups of this in black. Yeah, this actually, it's got a hair in it. Oh, maybe just 2 and a little bit. I don't know. I'll just set this right there. And trying not to, every time I get done with this, I am in the stickiest mess. You can't even imagine how sticky I am. I'm just like, everything is so sticky. My gloves, everything is terrible. Come on, I need I need one of these. Okay. Because I got that hair in there. Okay, I can't blame that on the dog. Not anymore. Okay. That's not resin. Here it is. I knew I brought it out. I'm going to use my Nick Pro Black, the one that I love. It's so dark. And I got a little baby spoon from the Goodwill. It's funny. Ooh, I would never donate a baby spoon to, well, if I was going to, no, okay, no, wrong. I have bought silverware that I'm going to use from the Goodwill. Like say I have a very minimum supply of dishes and stuff on purpose because I hate doing dishes. And I stopped buying paper plates because that's waste. of money and resources. So I have like one big plate, one medium plate, a couple spoons and a fork. How am I getting on this? Basically, I have purchased like new spoons at the Goodwill or forks. I just take the chances that they didn't use them to play spear the dog poop or something with the forks. Ew. Oh, see? Oh my God, this. Oh. Gotta stop with the. If or else I need to become a equal opportunity and say, oh, my Buddha sometimes, and oh, my, I won't even say that because I know that people get really offended. So I do apologize. I'm going to try to stop doing that. I don't know what happened to me. I think it was a lack of sleep, but I slept like a baby last night. So anyway, while I'm pouring this, I'll tell you what happened yesterday. We'll start with the good news. It's faster. My PET scan showed no significant change, like no change in the little spots and dots and stuff that are in there that we're not letting grow. We're not letting them get bigger. So that was really good news because I have cut my down. Well, not enough, obviously. My medicine got cut down from 400 milligrams of the oral chemo that I've been on for 2.5 years. It got cut down to about half. And that was 3 months ago that he cut it down, 2.5 months ago. I am feeling better, I gotta tell you. I still don't have physical because that's a lot to do with my back, how bad I feel physically. Oh, I'm going to need a lot more resin. We're going to need a bigger boat. Yeah. So the good news is, yep, the tumors are still teeny tiny, and they're not going to go away. It's not that kind of a thing that I have. Like there's no cure for what I have. It's just this cancer is, you just have to thank God they have this treatment. But 10 years ago, it was not really available. So 10 years ago, I wouldn't be here anymore. So that's good news. So anyway, yeah, I got to make more black. Yay, that's the good news. So it means I don't have to go back on the higher doses. Yes. That's just terrible. I mean, it's just like, oh, I can't explain it. It's like having the flu all the time. It's just, oh. So now it's like getting over the flu. I feel better. I feel like a lot better. Yeah, like I'm getting over the flu now, not like I have it anymore. It's bad. So that makes me so happy. Bad news. Oh, for those of you that have never been here before, welcome. As the world turns. Yeah, I'm telling everybody because I usually, well, I tell everybody everything. I don't know what I was going to say. Oh, I usually don't do this. That's not true. That's not true. It's really, really not true. Yeah, so the disability court, my advocates did not show up, and I'm not going to say who they are because I don't want to get sued. Yeah, I hadn't heard from them. When I started with them, they said, be sure you're always checking your email. That's how we're going to communicate with you. So when I found out that my court date had been moved up, because I got an accelerated court date, I let them know that was going on, and that was a few months ago. And I, from that point on, was always checking my email. Never had anything in there. And I thought, okay, well, maybe they're waiting till just before court to fly trying to get in my mouth. Arbitrary telling me, shut up. I didn't hear from them. And so I kept thinking, okay, so I called the court last week, or actually a couple weeks ago, and I said, I just want to let you know that I'm going to be there. Is everything, still planned? Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. So then I called again last week and to verify that it was still going on, and talked to the judge's assistant, whatever I'm sorry if I don't know what the technical term is. And she said, oh, yeah, your lawyer is going to call in on the phone, and you're going to call in on the phone too. And I was like, oh, thank goodness, because I didn't want to drive to downtown San Diego. Ugh, no. And try to find a place to park, because it hurt. I can hardly walk sometimes. So I was like, no. I get really out of breath, and I just like, oh, my back hurts. God. So anyway, man, it's enough whining, Carla. Yeah, she says to me, well, your lawyer has not given us the phone number yet that we will call them at, and give me yours, and blah, blah, blah. Okay. So then I go and I tried to call my lawyer, and I left a message. They never answered the phone, so I left a message. And he's not a lawyer. He's a disability advocate. And they never answered the phone, so I left a message. And then the morning of court, I get back a message the morning I'm going to court. It says, hi, we are not going to go forward with this court because we could not get a hold of you. We have documented that we have left multiple text messages and voicemails. If anything new comes up, you let us know. And I was like, wow, okay. And she left the same phone number, not one that I could actually reach a human on, but she left me the same phone number that every single time nobody ever answers it, ever. Okay, so I left a message back, and I'm like, so you guys are really leaving me? I don't know what to do. And I never got text messages, because literally that's the only way to reach me, text message. Because if you call me and there's no name on the phone, I don't answer it. I don't know who you are. Thinking you're going to scam me out of gift cards or something. I don't answer the phone. I'm at that demographic where people think I'm absent-minded, and I'm going to just, I don't know, give them my car. I don't really have anything else. Anyway, so I ended up talking to the judge, because we had to still, since the advocate did not let the court know that they were not going to be participating. They didn't let them know. We had to go through the whole thing where they try to call them, and then they ask me what I want to do. And so the judge pretty much gave me, he said, I'm going to have my clerk send you lists of advocates that can help you. And also, and this is what really surprised me, he goes, also, you may want to go get new medical records, because the records that we have on your file are really old. And I just thought, what have these people been doing? They get a couple $1,000 just basically for forwarding emails for me, and then spending, forwarding forms for me. Anyway, yeah, okay. So anyway, sorry. Not sorry, silly. So it's going to be rescheduled. The judge was really cool. Really fine. Okay, now, I probably should pour this one in black too. I don't know if I have enough resin though to pour this. I should give it a shot. I did want to do this little thing too. This is another one that Dawn sent me, and I just want to do it so bad. How about I mix up all black? Nope, because I know what I'll do. I know. I need a little bit of clear for the tips in some of these. So just let me do that. Just a teeny little bit. Because I like to put a little bit of clear in before I put the color in. I don't think that's going to take very much resin. Oh, I think I should be daring and I should do it. Just do it. What colors do I have here? Brown? Nope. Green? Nope. Purple? Nope. Do I have blue? Cha-cha-cha. Thing hit me in the head. I just need to turn myself. Don't look at my messy room. Got a new light in here. I hope that light's better. I just need some. Ooh. Oh, Ranger. I can never read this because I think it's J Ranger. Okay. 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 I say okay one more time. You have my permission to scream at me. Stop it. Okay. All right. Anyway, that's at first I was upset. My daughter talked me down off the ledge, and I know things are going to work out. I always know that, even if it's not exactly like what I want to have happen in my life. Like if it would be easier for something else to happen, that's the preferred way. But if I just happen to get on the bumpy road somehow, I just have to go with it. I mean, that's kind of like what it is. So, yeah, I lost my zen for like 20 minutes. I just was like, Jasmine, I don't know what I'm going to do. My lawyer just dropped me and I was supposed to be to court in 2 hours. She's like, you're going to fight for yourself. It was like the movie. It was, you're going to fight for yourself. You're not going to just sit there and go, oh, well. You're going to pick up that phone. You think I'm kidding? I'm not kidding. It was just like a movie. It was, I don't know, not Forrest Gump, but She goes, I don't care if you want to pick up that phone or not, because she knows I don't like to make phone calls. I don't like to be put on hold. I don't like to have to, be asked questions like out of the blue. It's just like, no, I don't know. Anyway. So that's what happened with me. Oh, I got too much glitter. And I was going to use the rainbow. Oh. I know what I'll do. I'll pour some of that into the black cup that I'm going to be pouring that bird. And I'll pour some more clear in here. Because I can add black to any color and then use it as black. But I can't make black into blue. There we go. Yeah, I wanted more translucence. There we go. Oh, and I just really, really want to put some of this in there. Do we need to do anything with this? I'll squirt myself in the eye. Well, now that the court thing is temporarily over, because now I need to find a new advocate, because fortunately, the clerk that I talked to was very kind and do I need to cut this? And let me know. Nope, stick a pin in it. Let me know without telling me directly that I absolutely will do better with an advocate or a lawyer than going by myself. He didn't say that for sure, but he said it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah, he said it. Oh, I didn't shake it. Oh, when it's got a little ball in there, it means you really have to shake it or you're not going to get the right result. So anyway, yeah. Overall, I have to be really happy with what happened yesterday because now I have a chance to. Oh, now I see what's. Well, okay. Maybe I will do that later when I have a better way to open it. I don't know. I'm having a little difficulty with it right now, and I'm just pouring. I didn't even color these in front of you, and I'm still like almost a half hour in. Okay. Anyway, let you see what I'm doing. This hand. Um, it turned out. Everything turned out okay. I'm going to have time. I need to go back to all the doctors anyway because my pain level is like getting insane at night. But okay, there you go. Sorry. It's it's going to be okay. All going to work out. I sure wish that yesterday I had gone to court. I was kind of counting on it, and then having them be like, "Yep, okay, well we're going to approve you, and this is the back pay you're going to get," and then I could find a new place to live. I have to move out of California, obviously, to survive. But I was just like really hoping. Oops, why don't I just not do that until I know if I need it? So anyway, yeah. Now I get to find another advocate. You know what? This is why this is not going to be enough. Is because that bird's body is solid. And, oh, I'm dripping resin, of course. Yeah. So I slept all day almost today. First time in a while that I got some really good sleep. Because even though I have a really, really, really good attitude about everything, pretty much, I still get anxiety just like everybody else, about, how things are going to turn out and having to go to court. And I was more worried about having to find a parking place and walk to the court. I was more worried about that in San Diego. So when that was taken off my plate, I was like, yay, hallelujah. I can just be on the phone, my advocate. Yay. Ooh. Oh, I see that. I see the rainbow. Ooh. Holy moly, I see it. Alcohol ink. Rainbow. Oh my goodness, I see it. I said, lots of little green sprinkles. It's so cute. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm going to pour the bowl, the bottom. And you don't even have a clue what I'm doing. You're like, okay. Call me when you're done. Give us a call when you're done, Carla. All right. Drip, drip, drip in there. Come on. All right. So now you can see what I'm doing. I was going to do this with the polyurethane. Look who said it right. But I didn't know about the glitter, if it needed to be black or if it could be done in white. I did not know. I think, now that I'm thinking about it, but it's holographic glitter. but it's not chameleon. So I don't know. I'm going to have to figure that out, I guess. So I put so much in there and I really needed to squishy. This is the mold that gets the bubbles up here. So don't want to wipe off the stuff. I guess I need to let it sit for a little while. So we'll come back when this is done. There's definitely not enough to do this. Not even with all of it. I wonder if I poured this in the head, this blue in the head, and let the head just kind of be like that. If putting the black in the rest, well, I'm not going to wonder. I'm going to do it. I'm going to cover the little face like that. And then make sure your little beaky is covered. All right, where's your little face? There it is. All right, so I'm going to leave this sitting at an odd angle and let that cure, and then I'll add the rest of the color to that. Okay, you can't see where I'm putting it because just it's fine. It's fine. It's resting peacefully. All right. I think this is going to have a lot of bubbles because when I did it before a long time ago, when I first got the mold, it had a lot of bubbles when I undid it, but it was so corny looking too. It was, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. All right, y'all. I'll be back. And we are. Hello, 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 everybody. It's Carla. Everything's ready. So, oh my goodness. I'll tell you 1 second. Let me get this off of here. Ooh. Okay. This is ready. Look what I did to the back of it. Look how pretty this is. I thought, look at all that canvas and nothing was on and all the little glitter was coming up, so I added more. Now I want to do a solar system. But this one's ready. I've got a couple little things to unmold. Real quick, what I did was, because when I poured the bird, you know, there was only enough black to do half. So I thought, why don't I see what would happen if I did white inside the top half? And so I used polyurethane. I remembered the word. I used polyurethane for this one. So we'll get an instant, it's going to be different. Who knows? We'll find out, right? Hope everybody is having a good day. Let's do this little crystal thing first. I want to do this one first. And I hope that it's not too hectic and too crazy with the holiday getting so close. Christmas is on basically Sunday, Christmas Eve. And can be a very stressful time for a lot of people. Very sad time, very stressful time. Some people have a lot of joy and some people just don't. And no matter which category you fall into, I hope that you have a good holiday. I've been in both places. I've been in a place that's so bad I didn't want to celebrate Christmas, and I went to the mountains by myself. This one year, all by myself, in a cabin all by myself, with a gun, with a .357 Magnum, because I was terrified. But I didn't want to be around the world. I wasn't planning on using it or anything. It's not like that kind of thing. Anyway, My God. I made this. This is what Dawn gave me. She sent me this. And I used, except for the silver and the gold, I used all of the colors that Dawn sent me. Now that is really cute. That looks like it could be on some really hot little planet somewhere where the universe, somewhere where people will live someday. And that'd be pretty. Like a pretty, if that planet was like all the blues and golds like that. Oh, anyway, I did a little bird. I think we're expected to act really happy at Christmas, like, oh, it's Christmas time, it's the holiday time. There's all different kinds of holidays. People celebrate different holidays different ways, and yet we're always supposed to be happy. And some people, it just is not a happy time. And I want you to know I'm with you. Hang in there. It passes, and it's just another day. Don't watch Hallmark crap movies. I almost said the whole word. Just don't try not to look at it like this is where I should be with my family, with all this stuff going on. Not everybody has that. It's probably a pretty even spread. So I don't know what I'm trying to say. I love you. That's what I'm trying to say. I love you. And I've been there. I've had really miserable Christmases. Had really great Christmases. This is I'm trying to show you a little bird while I talk because I'm loving my little bird too. A little cute. I'm looking at that. Can you see the little glitter showing through? Oh, the little chubby bird. It's so cute. All right, let's do this one. And if you are going to family, remember what I said at Thanksgiving. If you sit next to somebody that just pushes your buttons and rings your bells and makes you want to just jump up on the table and start kicking food off if you get like that, just take a resin, take a breath. It's going to be over. Oh, this is so beautiful. So beautiful. Wow. Hard as a rock, too. Usually they're soft when I open them. Oh, I scratched it when I was trying to get the bubbles off of it. Holy crocodile tears. That looks amazing on the camera. Oh, whoa. Oh my gosh. Da, 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 da. It's a ship from outer space. It could be. A crystal-powered ship. Boy, that'd be cool, right? Oh my gosh. Oh, it's a glitzy. Okay, now let's see what happened with the little bird. And I just poured this just a little bit ago. I tried the polyurethane. That stuff's scary. That stuff is scary because it cures really fast. I have a whole box, cup. See this? This is stuff that I did not get into a mold. So what I did was, while it was still really soft, I cut it into a lot of pieces, and I'm going to be using that to fill up something. I don't know what. I'm having trouble getting this to come off. Hold on. Okay, come on, you little... Ooh, there's a hair dragging around. Hopefully I'm going to be with my daughter on Christmas. My son's going to the Carolinas to see his wife's family. And, sorry, you can't see what I'm doing, but I'm trying to get this out. Oh, it's just as cute and white. Okay, now this is the tail. Come on. Okay. Wow. It's different, though. Look at that. By the way, you're seeing 2 different colors on this because I put pink in the head. I can't remember. I think I put, I don't remember what color it was, blue. Kind of blue up here, right there where you see that circle on top. It's so pretty. Oh, look at this thing. But I put pink down the wings right here and a little pink on the tail and made stripes on the tail and little stripes here. Oh, that's just so cute. That's just insanely. What? Yeah, bubbles. I don't know how you get the bubbles out of the polyurethane. I'm going to have to figure that out. Okay, let's see if it fits. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, whew. Oh, you can really see the difference though, can't you? Look at the black. The black is like disco. And the white is like angelic. Oh, you can really see the difference. So that's okay. I'll make another bird and I'll make the bottom with the white and the top with the black. And then I'll have two birds and I will love it. And I just need to put little eyes on them, but I will do that in a bit. Okay. Look how bad I poured this because it was starting to string up. And so I just dumped it in there as fast as I could. Oh, and then I need to color these in because this already had, oh, those are stupid. This is silly looking. Oh, I also made this, but I had to take out the thing real quick because I wanted to pour the rest of the polyurethane in it. Isn't this beautiful? This is like one of my favorite molds. This tiny little butterfly with the flowers on it. I absolutely love this. I did this one out of the polyurethane and red, which is kind of a cute color. Not bad at all. But yeah, see, I love this. And these stand up. Ta-da! Isn't that cute? Okay, well, let's see what this one came out like. It's pure white, and it's also hopefully cleaned my my molds. This is the mold. It's really dirty. It's really, really dirty. And, oh, I guess you have to just break that off. Well, that's interesting. Okay. This one I'm going to, I kind of like the beige and the brown, but that looks like dark. But I think that might be really pretty. There we go. You can see it. Yeah. It needs to be colored. It was just I had accidentally poured too much of the polyurethane because the stuff is very thin and it just poofed, went from 2 ounces to almost 3 ounces in a hot second. Okay. And then these are just, oh, these are actually holographic. That's interesting. Holographic chameleon powders. Oh, those are just chameleon powders. Oh, look at the colors on that one, though. Wow, that's pretty. These are pretty. I mean, in their own way, they're very pretty. Like you add a little white in there and it's pretty. Let's see. Oh, look at that one. Oh, that's pretty. I put a little bit of gold in the middle, but I put basically the regular chameleon powders. Just what I was, oh man, look at that. That's pretty. Whoa. Miss Hawaii. Okay, let me just move this stuff over. And then I made some little balls, you know, like sometimes I put them on the, oops, turn it. Sometimes I put them on these little birds, not like the white ones, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. I'm not going to pull those all out right now because we got to do this because I don't want to be here all day. Are you ready for this? Are you ready? Are you ready, kids? Santa on mushrooms. Da, 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 da. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, Santa. Oh, this is Santa at Burning Man. Okay. Okay. Well, I love it. I don't know what to think. I don't know what to think. This olive color literally comes out green. It said the color was olive, but it looked more like white or green. So, and then my reds, my magentas and my reds came out purple and pink, and then it's holographic on top of that. There's something really bizarre about this. Well, it's cute. Um, get a little more light on Santa. Let's see. It's not, there's, oh, the color in there, it changes from green to gold for the ho-ho. The ho-ho. And then I can't tell if it's the holographic changing this part blue or if this chameleon turns two different colors. I like the glitteriness of this a lot. Oh, okay, guys. Well, I probably will do. I have a couple of videos that I have to get edited, and I'm going to upload those. Um, I don't know if I'll do another video. Like 2 days, day and a half, maybe. So if I don't see you, if it's getting hazardous trying to film around here because okay. Okay. I just want to say too many things in my face. That I hope you all have safe holiday travel. For those of you that are going anywhere, and that just remember to be kind and take a breath. When I was at the hospital getting my PET scan the other night, they had ran out of the radioactive stuff that they shoot into you to give you the PET scan because they make you radioactive. Woo! And it was late. It was like 4:30, and the guy comes out. He's talking to the lady right across from me. I could tell she was sick. You know, everybody in there for a PET scan is pretty much in there to see if they have cancer or if the cancer has expanded. She was not feeling well, but she went ape shit crazy. Excuse my language. She went crazy when he told her. So I can get this out of my head. I really can. He told her, "Oh, I'm so sorry. They're coming from LA with more of the uh, injection stuff we need. They're going to be here in 20 minutes. I just want to let you know." And she just went off on him. "Well, you should have let me know sooner. I drove an hour and a half to get here. You should have called me and I would, blah, 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 blah." And he goes, "We didn't know. We just found out that we needed our shipment here. And he goes, it's 20 minutes. She chewed his ear out for 10 minutes. And true to their word, in 20 minutes, the thing was there. And I wanted to say something to her, like, it's okay. You just need to accept that we're going to be delayed 20 minutes. But she just ruined his night. Well, we were laughing at the very end because I was like the last patient there. So we were laughing kind of about what had happened, but just try to be kind. And if you're going to be mad, it's okay to be mad, but don't be mad at somebody who had nothing to do with it. They're just the bearer of the news you don't want to hear. Okay? Okay. Okay. Where'd that come from? That sounded a little preachy, Carla. Well, I just want everybody to be happy as possible. And I want you all to love each other. I want you to be kind. I love you. And thank you for being here. And I hope I see you, well, knock on wood, I will see you in the next video. And hopefully that will be soon. And I just want to say Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Yule, Tool, whatever. I'm not sure what they all are, but there's a lot. And we're all the same. We all might have different customs, but we're just all the same. So happy everything to everybody this time of year. Okay, I love you guys very, very, very much. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I hate that part because it's like, I'm really serious. I really do love you. And then I'm like throwing in this little commercial. And don't forget to like and subscribe and eat your Wheaties. Oh, gosh. Okay. It's getting cold. I'm going to edit this and get my arm out of there. Ooh. Nothing wrong with my arm. I love my arm. I'm glad I have it. We love each other. Okay, y'all. Ho, ho, ho. This should make you laugh. I mean, come on. Doesn't this make you happy? Makes me happy. Okay. Bye-bye. And I'll see you real soon. Bye. Bye. Come on. Darn it. Bye. Go away. Not you guys. Not you guys. I can't get it to turn off.